Smaller holes than what a lot of people think. Or they might jump or climb the fence. Even though they don't normally do that, they get scared. They want to get away from the noise.
He said it's important for pet owners to keep them inside around the time fireworks are going off, but if they have to be outside, make sure they're wearing a collar that has an ID on it. On whio.com, we have a list of communities having 4th of July fireworks. We also want to show you where the various Independence Day parades and festivities are as well. And now for next week, there are so many plans, and I mean, the weather's going to kind of do this.
Yeah, it's one of those forecasts where we'll have some storms at times, it will be warm and muggy, so you want to pay attention to the forecast, especially if you have plans for barbecues in the afternoon, or you're looking to go to some of those fireworks displays in and around the Miami Valley. In fact, I do have a fireworks forecast coming up in just a bit here. I look outside in Xenia right now this morning. You can see we are quiet to start the day, and we're going to stay quiet all day long. Lots of sunshine is in the forecast for us today, and that's going to take our temperatures right now that are in the 50s and 60s and catapult them into the low 90s by the end of the day. Piqua and Fairborn right now, you're currently checking in at 61 degrees. You can see 55 in Richmond, so you are pretty cool in comparison to everywhere else. Dayton at 65 and then 58 degrees out in Springfield. The city's helping to hold on to that heat a little bit better. It's good right now, but later this afternoon, that's going to be a reason that it will feel hotter in downtown. A live look on Live Doppler 7 radar shows quiet conditions not only across the Buckeye State, but to our south in Kentucky, back into Indiana, the tri-state region right there. Illinois, you're quiet. There are some storms drifting by to our north. They will stay north, but there's a cold front, and you can see a little bit of a thin line of showers there coming out of Minneapolis and moving into Wisconsin. That cold front comes in on Friday into Saturday, and that will trigger that threat for some showers and storms. For today, though, we get to 91 degrees. That would make the 7th day this month that we hit 90. Typically, in an average year, our summer, we have about 14 90-degree days. So we're getting about half of them for just the month of June. So we're going to see how the rest of the summer shakes out. We may get close to average or surpass that if we continue on this trend. Air quality alert in effect for today through most of our counties. Basically, we're talking about this time and time again this time of year. Strenuous activities, avoid those this afternoon. If you have respiratory issues, the elderly, the children, limit your time outside today, especially if you start to feel it's a little bit more difficult to breathe. We do have somewhat lower humidity still this morning, but by the afternoon, you're going to start to feel that change. And muggy, downright muggy for our day tomorrow. And that takes our heat index value into the mid-90s. So we'll feel like the low 90s today, mid-90s tomorrow. Temps drop off a little bit into the weekend, but still very warm and uncomfortable. So here's Futurecast for later Friday. We will see the chances for a few thunderstorms around. Those storms will diminish as we head into the evening. Saturday, that front looks to be to our south, far enough that if you're south of I-7, you may see a pop-up shower storm, but a lot of us should be dry Saturday. That front's going to try and push back to the north on Sunday, and that may bring us a few more thunderstorms by Sunday afternoon. So Friday evening, if you're going to Fort Loramie or Xenia to see some fireworks, temps will be in the low 80s. Check the radar on the WHIO weather app, as there is that chance for some thunderstorms nearby. Again, the threat for storms will be with us at times through the weekend, but there is a lot of dry time, and then we rise back into the upper 80s to low 90s heading into the 4th of July. All right, we have weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Let's check those roadways this morning with Sergeant Mark Barron. Good morning, Sarge. How are those roads looking?
Good morning, McCall. We're in good shape. We've had a good start to our Thursday morning drive. Here's I-675 at Colonel Glenn Highway. This is also one of the ramps that leads over to Area B at Wright Pad. If you happen to work on that part of the base, you can certainly get out there on 675 without any issues. We haven't noticed any problems with our freeway traffic. Drive times are good. We also had a chance to check out some area gas prices, courtesy of GasBuddy.com. In Hero Heights, we found the Speedway on Chambersburg was at $4.71 a gallon. In Centerville, $4.84 is what we found at the Shell on Far Hills. And in the city of Dayton, Sunoco on Wayne Avenue was at $4.78 a gallon. To find the lowest gas prices near you, click on Pump Patrol on our WHIO News app. I'm Sergeant Mark Barron, WHIO Team Traffic.
It is 5:22, the temperature at 65 degrees. 4th of July fireworks will look a little different for cities experiencing extreme droughts. How drones are being used for Independence Day light shows. And the American Red Cross is asking for donations ahead of Independence Day. The reason, they say they'll need more blood ahead of this weekend.
The number